Who would like to hear the adorable little email that I wrote to Bishop Estate, the largest landowner in the United States of America? Who would like to hear that email? It's highly entertaining, and there's one particular part that I'm extremely proud of because, well, you'll see in just a bit, okay? Anyway, where is it? I gotta dig through my emails because I have so many in the morning, you know? Here we go. I found it. I finally dug it up. Very important request to please explain aerial Kahala Resort image being used on your website from Cameron Brooks to the email at Bishop Estate. Hello, my name is Cameron Brooks, and I'm a helicopter photographer from Hawaii. I was on your website just now, and I noticed a helicopter photo that I took a few years ago that I sold to the Kahala Resort for $400 under the impression that it would be used just for their golf tournament advertising campaign and nothing else. I've included a screen capture of the image on your website, and I've also included the invoice that I made out to the Kahala Resort so you can confirm for yourself the agreement we had laid out in the contract. The reason why it's very important for you to forward this email to whoever is in charge of acquiring photos at Bishop Estate is because this would very certainly be viewed as a very serious breach of contract in the eyes of any copyright lawyer on the island. If I had known that the image was going to be used by Bishop Estate for its main website, I probably would have asked for something more like $4,000. This is to recoup the costs for all the other helicopter flights that had to be taken around that beautiful area before capturing the sun peeking right out over Diamond Head at the perfect time, which would probably be at least $100,000, well over $100,000 in helicopter flight fees, before I took a sunset shot as magical as that, which is much more costly than a drone photo, wouldn't you say? And yet my images are of a much higher quality than what a drone photographer would be able to provide you with, are they not? That's what I actually wrote. $4,000 was the price Matson paid for one of my beautiful sunset photos of their ship near Honolulu Harbor. And the reason why I felt so comfortable asking for $4,000 from Matson is because I didn't think that would be a very difficult price to pay for any company worth over $3.5 billion. And I actually put all the zeros after the 3 and the 5. A company, and this is my favorite part, this is the part I'm the most proud of, a company that isn't even half as well financially endowed as Bishop Estate seems to be from the last time I checked. How do you like that? I actually wrote that in my email. I was like on the verge of not throwing that in there. Because, you never know. I might be shooting this potential deal in the foot by throwing in some innuendo. But hey, you know what? They're probably not going to spend money on the picture anyway. So why not just throw that in there just for kicks, you know? The point is, I'm not informed enough to point the finger of blame at anyone in particular. But it is a very interesting mystery for me to be pondering. So there are 3 options that I shall present you with. And I hope I get a response from someone at Bishop Estate within a week or 2. Option 1, you remove the image displayed from your website and promise to not use it for any of your other marketing materials without paying me. Option 2, you pay me $3,600. I suppose I ought to be asking for $4,000, but that's just me trying to get back the other 9/10 of what I feel I ought to have been paid in this situation. I'm not trying to like scam anybody here, you know? The dude just wants his rug back. I feel a bit like Jeff Bridges in The Big Lebowski. Option 3, me having to consult my intellectual property lawyer as to what the next wisest course of action for me would be to take. How do you like that? How do you like that? For an epic email, putting it all on the line. And what's funny is today I went back to their website and the image that I was talking about had mysteriously vanished. So I suppose I got through to someone at Bishop Estate. But the reason why I felt the need to read that to the world is because they never responded to me. And if they did, I wouldn't be like posting this video on YouTube. But it did take me a long time to write that email that I'm not going to be financially compensated for in any way. So this is my compensation right here, America. Good night, and thank you for your time. Woo! I've got to let off some steam sometime, you know? Damn.